The newcomer, the East County Outlaws, who will take on the Kern County Knights. Get a feel for each other. It's a different feel. It's a different atmosphere, even though you've played 1,000 times on a regular run. On the blocker side and went off the post. Put it on net from anywhere, they say. As this bouncing puck comes right to Kate. The shot hit something in front. Didn't make it on net. The defense was there and ready. Mariano to Garcia. Garcia all by his lonesome against three players will come inside the line. Knights pass it back. And
our power to get back into the mix.
A couple of newer players that are out there right now as far as this power play unit. Snyder Bauer is out there handing it off to Garcia. Garcia also with Will Youngerman and Peter Latosky. Anthony Johnson rounding out that five as the pass comes to Snyder Bauer across the way on the right wing. Has a man wide open in the middle, sends it, but couldn't get the shot away. Garcia. Lone movie over the top where it looks like you're going to win. They switch the grip, and then they bring it over in front of the net. Over to the left wing. Now grabbed by East County. The pass comes out for Kate. Kate can't get past the defense of Catallo. So Garcia will dump it inside the zone. Goes far corner, grabbed by the Knights, sent along the wall, comes over to the left wing. Here's Kate. Dodges a defender. Behind the net, wraparound shot. McCord steers it away. The rebound's out in front of him. The net becomes dislodged, and that will stop play. That happens sometimes, especially with this Knights team. They're just so dominant on both ends of the ice. As now it's a chance for Garcia, but the defense of Desharlais able to ramp the stick away from the net. Drop down low. Here's Mariano. Will head behind the cage. Left wing, drops it back. Here's Kate. And two men behind the net. He almost ran into his own player, Garcia, but he'll take up a position on the right wing, and then he fanned on a pass, so it comes outside the line. And the Outlaws going to have to get back on side. The Knights head the other direction with it. Here's LaValle working toward the slot. A hip check. Breaks up the scoring opportunity, and a late chop on Kaufman. Seeing shots for long periods of time. That doesn't help him.
And that's usually what makes the Kern County games so much more interesting, because if Kern County is not necessarily on an offensive tear where they're scoring every 5 seconds like we see them in games where they're on all
court providing the screen. Top unit out for the East County Outlaws of Mariano, Garcia, and Spencer Kate. They'll send it inside the line. It's the Strategas line that's out there for Kern County. Catallo back on defense. This one passed up, and here's Lawson. Lawson across the line as a player heading toward the net, tried to thread it. Youngerman stopped it, and the shot had to be shouldered away by Kaufman. Bouncing puck was behind Kate. Comes to the defense, sends it off the wall, and now it'll be a rush the other way. Here comes Garcia, has Kate across the way, shoots, and that one off the shoulder. Comes back behind the net. Kate settles it down, trying to bank it off the backside of the locker room with something on the board as they put the pressure on now. Nance spins it out in front, but it only comes up toward Kate. And back outside the line. Kate with a chance now, and Garcia across the way, gets it to him, scores! Nate Garcia gets the Outlaws on the board first with just 4 seconds left in the period, and that's a statement as these teams will head to the locker room.
Oh, that was just a beautiful play by Spencer Kate as he saw the turnover happen right in front of him at the top of the circles. He fought for that puck leading to his defensive blue line, and he was pinned by, I believe it was Baker that pinned him against the boards, but Kate fought through it, and Baker went down. Kate goes 2-on-1 with Garcia trailing him, feeds it all the way over. Garcia with the first goal of the game for the East County Outlaws, making this 1-0.
Garcia, usually the playmaker, picking up the assists. It's his first goal against the Kern County Knights this year. He has 2 assists, has 1 assist in the playoffs. He now has the only goal in this championship game as time winds out at the end of the second period. And it is a 1-0 lead for the East County Outlaws. The 1 goal in this game belongs to Nate Garcia. It was a 2-on-1 rush, and Garcia usually setting up assists, and Spencer Kate usually scoring the goals, but it is Spencer Kate with the assist on that. And again, that was 4 seconds left, and it was Nate Garcia that has the goal today, and Steve Granado is with him now.
Nate, you're able to get that last goal here to get your team up 1-0. What did you see that pass coming across from Spencer Kate?
Yeah, obviously, I saw Spencer flying, and I thought I'd just get to the net, and good things happen when you go to the net, and we got the big goal.
And now, right at the end of the period, you were able to get that thing past Brian McCord. Did you think you had enough time to get that shot off?
Yeah, you know, Spencer put it right on my stick. It's all Spencer, and I'm just glad we got the lead going into the third.
Thanks for your time. Best of luck.
Thank you.
Works it up the ice, tries to pass it off the wall to Garcia, but Baker first to the puck. Takes a spill as he lost an edge, and it comes to Kate. Spencer Kate taken away from him. Houston right.
Their composure on the Kern County Knights bench is because in the regular season, mathematically, they've scored at least 3 goals per third.
So making it to the championship game. Comes out for Garcia, trying to flip it ahead for Kate, but good hand-eye coordination by, it's Chaddock. Taps it in the corner, sends it across as LaValle was backdoor, but the defense again cutting off that pass. Garcia wedged off the puck by a back-checking Chaddock. Ball, it's Kate trying to make something of it. Comes to the middle and able to get it outside the line. It comes to Garcia. Garcia puts a shot toward the net. He didn't get all of it, so it comes behind. Garcia grabs it back after a player. His team tags up. They do. Down the left wing, LaValle gets hit hard. He was reaching for the puck, and it was Pillar that just decked him. He is still picking himself up. Play continues.
And work from there, but it looks like they're going to try and stay out high near the blue line.
The left point is usually manned in situations like this by James Baker.
Yeah, that's where you would go.
13 assists on the year, and 2 goals, 1 assist in the 1 playoff goal that they've had this year. So that is not a bad route to go, and for Kyle Nance, who has been a hero for his team in the playoffs the past 2 years, now would be a pretty good time to strike. With Kaufman playing well as he has, and we'll see who's going to be out for the Outlaws on this one. They tie up right off the draw. It's still there. 1 back, and the Outlaws have it. Took a hit as he cleared it outside the line, but it is Garcia at least able to vacate the puck from the zone. So Chaddock is against Garcia. Baker able to get it to the point. Chaddock headed back toward Baker, but Schneiderbauer cuts it off, and it's a race for the puck. It is Reichel versus Kate. Kate, hard hit, comes to Garcia toward the open net, but it's just outside. Chaddock picks it up. 23 seconds left in the period. The Knights enter the zone again. To the outside, out in front, the rebound comes out, and a big save by Kaufman. It's Houston Reichel with a slapper from the high slot. Comes to Reichel again, but it bounced right as it got to his stick. Single digits left, behind the net, a wraparound try. The rebound's out in front, steered away by Kaufman again, and the storm has been weathered by the Outlaws. They are your new champions of the Los Angeles Kings High School Hockey League. What a performance by E.J. Kaufman. He gets the shutout, and he earns it in the last minute and a half. And for the Kern County Knights, their 3rd championship ends with another loss. They don't get anything on the board, and it is Nate Garcia who gets the game-winning goal. 1-0 the final score, as teams will celebrate at center ice, and that is triumph on one side. The Outlaws were the underdogs. They are now the champions. And for the Knights, a rough break for a team that thought this year would be their year.
Oh man, the Kern County Knights, they tried their hardest. They were getting all the cycle down low plays that they wanted this game, but Kaufman just stood them up. The East County Outlaws, the only goal coming from Nate Garcia with that beautiful play by Spencer Kate to set him up. As you can see, all the players are just elated right now.
Yeah, and have been in that position. I know if you've watched this game before, I'm an alumni of a NHL team's championship as well. Looking down there, it's Derek Armstrong, very active in the youth community, also the commish of this league, handing it off to the captain, Mike Mariano, the trophy that these guys will remember for the rest of their lives. It is such a big moment, because there's so much work that goes into this, off the ice, on the ice, the friendships you build in the locker room, and the trophy gets handed off every single year, but it's the memories that these guys will carry with them for a lifetime. Nice, getting in there and all the fans cheering. one of the alternate captains over there, getting his arms around it. And now the team gathers around the cup, the championship cup of this Los Angeles Kings High School Hockey League. What a moment for these guys. You know, before the season even started, we weren't even thinking about the East County Outlaws. That was a team that we didn't know if they were going to finish maybe even in the top 4. We figured we were probably going to have a repeat of the championships that we would have of the Kern County Knights and the Santa Barbara Royals. This team knocked off the 2-time defending champ Santa Barbara Royals by a score of 4-1. Incredible coaching. He joins his team, and they are absolutely fired up as they should be. What a performance. As we were expecting to see the Knights finally get theirs, and they don't, and they are still on the ice. Very good sportsmanship from these two teams.